Welcome back to my retro vintage nostalgia corner. I'm BM Campos. So I've got something new to show here. Well, something new, something vintage. A magazine. Let's check this out. Here's an original issue of Spin magazine from April 1995, featuring Kurt Cobain and the special 10th anniversary of Spin magazine. 10 years that rocked the world. Let's do a quick flip through this magazine and look at this vintage work of pop culture. So I'm a big Nirvana fan from back in the day. I lived through those times, the 90s, when Nirvana was the biggest band in the world. I was in high school. I was there when the music first was reaching the charts. I was there through the fame. I was there through the tragedy. That's hard to believe that that was more than 30 decades ago. Time flies, you know? So I wanted to do this flick through of a vintage magazine from the time, 1995, and take a quick look at some of the ads and the music and so forth. Hey, Blockbuster music. I didn't even remember that Blockbuster had their own sort of music thing at the time. So that brings back a memory that I forgot that I had. It was a classic ad at the time, just a simple green background and cool clothing. It's just fascinating to dive into this time capsule. Now this magazine is huge. It doesn't even fit in my camera, sorry. So I can't show every inch of it, but trust me, it's epic. Such as this epic ad for CDs. And what is this thing in the middle here? Okay, this is the wheel and how we've evolved from the wheel to music, I guess. This is from the company Clarion. Oh, they've got also like CB radios and stuff. Wow. Wait a minute, that's not a CB, that's an in-dash cell phone. Look at that, cell phones that you install into your car. Wow. Classic CRT. Well, it wasn't classic at that point. It was the newest high-techest thing. Oh, Duckman. So this was one of these early 90s adult animations before Adult Swim. This was from the USA Network. We had Jason Alexander, Tim Curry, Dweezil Zappa, Nancy Travis. Music by Frank Zappa with very irreverent late night viewing. My parents didn't really let me watch it, but I still watched it. Don't tell them. Bunch of other ads. Ooh, classic Sony Discman. ROM and roll. Wow, that's funny. And then this beautiful purple ad. They don't make them like that anymore. And then we've got a section, various sections that we're going to see about Kurt Cobain. There's Kurt and Frances. Wow, she's so grown up nowadays. We'll get to page 40 in a moment. These absolute ads have been around forever. Here's one. They're creative. There's been a lot of interesting versions throughout the years. And then you've got these ads here that just kind of fall by the wayside because of rollerblades. Are these things still even around? Just how fast do our brakes stop you? Your eyes will pop out. Back when we were all rollerblading. Amazing. But some of us still like plain old bicycles. Nike ad, of course. They've been around forever. Free CDs. This is a scam, actually, which we all fell for back in the day. No, wait a minute. This is something else. That was Columbia House. This one is a free CD plus a free new music magazine. Nothing more to buy ever because they're talking about the trauma of Columbia House. Look it up. Different music. Okay, magazine. I remember that. I have a couple of these albums from this magazine, but I don't think I've got the magazines anymore. It's a vague memory. I gotta go find some of those on eBay. Oh yeah, Rancid. Some classic punk, pop music. I'm gonna keep saying the word classic over and over and over, aren't I? Yeah, because everything here is literally classic, literally vintage, literally retro. Everything is. All of this was the modern stuff at the time. But now looking at it 30 years later, it's all retro. Now technically, people use that word wrong. Retro doesn't mean vintage. Vintage means vintage, but everyone uses it wrong, and we're not going to be able to stop that train. Anyway, here is Nirvana, rated #1, the 10 that matter the most from 1985 to 1995. So let's see here. Nirvana #1. Again, this is the first time I ever see this magazine. I remember seeing it on the shelves, but I wasn't reading it back then. And so here, for the first time ever, I'm seeing it here, and with some early, rare photos of Nirvana. These are going to go up on my wall, I'll tell you what. Amazing. Courtney! There's the infamous Nevermind in the Pool publicity stunt. And it goes on. I'm going to read every page lovingly, every paragraph. Some of these you can pause it, read it on your own. It's just fascinating for them to then put Madonna in second place. The most important of the decade. Public Enemy, yes. Number 3. R.E.M. When Michael Stipe had hair. Prince, R.I.P. Alright, this is an edgy ad. God is not a celebrity. Jupe jeans, just a thought. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. I don't remember Jupe jeans at all. And I don't remember this edgy ad at all. And then we've got a crucified guitarist, rock guy, rock god. I don't know what this is trying to say except to, hey, let's shock you, buy our jeans, I guess. Number 6, Husker Du, using skeletons to sell backpacks. Guns N' Roses, ha ha ha, laughable. Dr. Dre, yes. Perry Farrell, yes, even more. U2, and they're still rocking nowadays. Oh, I'm missing the part right here, the Columbia House ad where you tear this out and you sent $1, you got 10 CDs, and then you got hooked into this scam cult sort of thing. I fell for it. We all fell for it. And I see right here the Nirvana Unplugged album. So not an intact magazine like I thought it would be. I'm going to contact you, eBay seller. Ooh, is there some Peter Bagg stuff over here? No, it's Joe Sacco. All right, so Joe Sacco doing some Peter Bagg-esque punk stuff. I love it when they have cartoons and the like in magazines. We need more of that nowadays. Oh, here we go with the AT&T. Oh, this is so famous, the AT&T You Will ads, where it says, have you ever renewed your driver's license at a cash machine? You will. Now, this is supposed to be hearkening to the future, where AT&T is going to connect everyone with everything in the great computer world to come. And so, for example, here, you don't have to stand in line at the DMV. You do it at a cash machine. So it's close. It's not a cash machine. It's a computer that we use nowadays. You can do it online instead of getting in line. And of course, we're all going to be doing it while we're wearing our amazing Dayglow colors. Here's 1985 to 1995 tech stuff. So, computer chips, SimCity. Here's some stats that might be cool to look at. Then and now, CDs and vinyl. Okay, vinyl was a $1 trillion. Is that trillions? No, billion. It was a $1 billion industry, and CDs were barely 389 million. And in 1993, how that flipped so much, and how Microsoft makes a lot of money. So, valuable stats. CD player ad with those beautiful tactile buttons. Ad for the car. Why wait to enjoy your second childhood when you can enjoy your first? Get a Camaro, genuine Chevy. Michael Jordan, one of the most important factors of the last 10 years. No disputing. Ronald Reagan, get out of here. Fucking bitch. Fuck off, motherfucker. Moving on, we got an ad for Vans. They're still around, of course. MTV is also one of the important things. Was one of the important things. R.I.P. MTV. There's an ad for the young ones. Isn't that a cult British TV show? Here's a very elegant ad about him. Right-wingers, I got the same answer for you right there. Ooh, here's the 10 CDs for the price of one scam. This is BMG Music was the competitor to Columbia House. But yeah, this was amazing. You pick 10 CDs, you buy one, and you get into this scam. Now, they claim nothing more to buy ever, but yeah, right, I don't believe that. Oh, the prison industrial complex was on everyone's mind even back then, and it still is now. Sad times. Another cartoon piece. Pause that. Check out the topicality for yourself. All right, then we talk about PC. No, not personal computer. The politically correctness of the day. So again, what's old is new. You know, we talk about DEI nowadays, but there's always been a version of it at all times, and there's always been a need for diversity and the like at all times. So it's not something new that has suddenly been invented in the 21st century. Here we are 30 years ago, still grappling with the same issues that we've always done. Freak a geek. We're at your side, brother. So this looks kind of an amazing bit of technology, and then this ad, this like word salad. Heathers, the classic movie. I keep saying classic way too much. Yeah, it's all classic. I'm sorry, it's all classic. The sins of the last 10 years, I guess. Classic Nicolas Cage movie. Okay, do not remember this at all. Apparently, at one point, there was a Dungeons and Dragons-esque campaign, I guess, of fantasy taken to the edge. As soon as I saw this looked like Metalocalypse or something. But, wow, that's fascinating. I do not remember that at all. Kind of amazing. Another amazing ad of the times. This is the showing that the ladies get crazy too, yo. I know I would. 10 images that rocked the world from 85 to 95. The Live Aid fiasco. Oh, the Challenger. Iran-Contra. Tiananmen Square. Fall of the Berlin Wall. Gulf War. LA riots. Waco. And all of these are bad news. That's the thing about things. Well, okay, the end of apartheid. I was about to go on a rant about bad news, but the end of apartheid in South Africa. But yeah, it's always about the bad news, isn't it? The chase. Say no more. We have some quotes from the time. Pause it, read those on your own. Okay, here we go. That's definitely Peter Bagg. Have you picked up the latest issue of Hate? Where are they now? Pause it, read it on your own. I wonder which one of them are still around nowadays, 30 years later. If they were asking where were they now 30 years later, where are they now 30 years later? Oh yeah, Milli Vanilli. Pee Wee Herman. And we'll wrap up this stroll through memory lane with the section about movies and the like. The Basketball Diaries with a very young Leonardo DiCaprio. What I really cared about at the time was The X-Files, my most favorite TV show of all time. Actually, Star Trek Deep Space Nine is my most favorite TV show of all time. Breaking Bad is up there as well, but The X-Files. So I think I'd say DS9, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, The X-Files, something like that. My top favorite TV show, Tiny Toon Adventures as well, so it's hard to decide. But anyway, The X-Files, this was life back in the day. And this stroll through memory lane, 1995, courtesy of Spin Magazine, was today's vintage retro nostalgia look at the past. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time on the next episode.